What's up, everybody? It's Tyler from Dirt Road Country here, and it is an absolute pleasure to have this girl back on here with me. We met up at the Station Inn back in June for CMA Fest, and now 3 months later, she's got her debut album, Can't Hide Country, out right now. As of right now, it came out on the 22nd. If you haven't streamed it by the time you're listening to this, you're crazy and you're missing out. So go listen to it right now. Emily Ann Roberts joins me. Emily Ann, what's going on?
Oh, it's so good to be here. I am so excited to get to talk to you again. I love getting to meet you at the Station Inn, so I'm excited to catch up.
Hey, likewise. And well, I'm very excited to talk about this album too, because I was literally about to post this like before we started talking. And now I'm going to, now that we're talking. I feel like this is the best year for country music in at least 15 years. It's
Mm.
just been a great year of album releases, and Can't Hide Country caps it off for me.
Oh man, thank you so much. I agree with you. There's been so much great music this year and stuff that's so refreshing, I think. And I think that's what's made it so special is it seems like country music's kind of taken a little bit of a turn and it's exciting to be a part of it.
Well, I would agree with that. And since you've got a number of songs on there, you actually co-wrote every song except one. And naturally, I'm going to start with the one that you didn't write. It's called Still Searching. And you actually have two country music legends that are on the background vocals. You have Vince Gill and Ricky Skaggs. First of all, how did you choose this song? Because when I listen to it, we don't hear many key changes in country music anymore. And
Yeah.
well, I think that's a masterpiece. So, yep.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, yeah, that's the only song that I cut that I didn't write. And we listened to a bunch of outside songs, but that one just stopped me in my tracks. Jerry Salley pitched it to me. He wrote it years and years ago, and it was never released. And which is shocking to me that it was never released because it's such a powerful song and the melody is striking. I mean, it to me, I think that it's captivating and it captivated me the first time that I ever heard it. And then the sentiment is so special because um, it's talking about a relationship of somebody who's searching for someone out there that is looking for somebody like them. I know that's a lot to process, but that's what it says. And for me, when I heard it, it didn't relate to me relationship wise in my life in that way, but I felt so connected to it because I have been searching for the right folks who believe in what I have to bring to the table musically and believe in who I am as a country artist, as a singer, as an entertainer. And so when I heard it, I was like, is there someone out there who's searching for someone like me, like I am for them? And so it just connected with me so much. I knew I had to record it, and we were able to get Vince Gill and Ricky Skaggs to sing on it with me, which what? Let me just say that one more time. I have Vince Gill and Ricky Skaggs on a song of mine off my new album. It's crazy. I look up to both of them so much, and so that song means a lot to me.
Well, if you put it this way, before you even mention those two guys, a song like Still Searching is a great way to like ring in country music fans to your music. But then you throw those two guys on the background vocals, it's pretty tempting.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. I'm so glad you love it, and I've had folks say really great things about it. And every time I listen to it, it's just I have to remind myself that I'm not dreaming.
Well, speaking of country legends, there's another song on the album that kind of reminds me of an older tune. I think it was mid 70s it came out. And that song's called You're Looking at Country. But your song is called Can't Hide Country. It's the title track of the album. I listened to that song and the lyrics and everything about it just reminds me of a Loretta Lynn type vibe.
I love
What was
it.
the inspiration behind that song?
Well, I run around with a bunch of my girlfriends, and we always like joke. One of our friends drives a real fancy car, all right, and we always joke with her like, "Oh, can't hide money," and like joke like she's hoopty doo or whatever. Well, I started thinking about it, like how people say, well, you can't hide money. I'm like, you know what? You can't hide country. When you're country, it comes out in the way you talk, it comes out in the things you say, probably the way you dress. It's just written all over your face. And so many folks try to like polish up their country and act like they're somebody they're not. And that's where that verse, probably one of my favorite lines and verses from the entire record is you can shine yourself up just like a new penny or pack your bags and move off to the city. But country ain't about where you are. Country lives deep within your heart. And I wrote that song with Melissa Fuller. I brought the idea in and we got started on it. And then those verses just came to me. Like I've never had a song that has just like poured out of me like Can't Hide Country. And I grew up singing You're Looking at Country by Loretta Lynn. And we actually brought that up in that right because I was talking about Loretta's songwriting and how she just says it like it is.
Mhm.
She don't try to be like, she is clever, but it doesn't seem like she's trying to be fancy. It seems like she's just being real. And that's how I want my music to be. And so there was definitely some inspiration from Loretta tunes. And I'm really glad that you can hear a little nod to that in this song.
Well, I love it. I mean, I feel like I hear all different legends throughout the album, like inspirations. I mean, Find Me a Man,
Yeah.
kind of like a Shania vibe, obviously.
Yeah.
I just love how every song you can just pull from things and just hear all this classic country. I mean, people call it classic country, but I just call it country music. I mean,
Yes. I'm with you. I'm right there with you. There's a place for this sound, and you can tell that people are craving it.
oh, I agree with that. And now for you, as the artist, do you have a favorite song from the album?
That's a really hard question. I really love The Building. It probably means the most to me. It's about my home church back in East Tennessee, and it's a place that raised me up and made me the woman I am today, and the place I met Jesus, and he changed my life forever. And so that one probably means the most to me. But if I had to pick one more, A Whole Lot of Little means a lot to me too. That's how a lot of folks got introduced to me in the first place. And so I'll always be grateful, and that's always hold a special place in my heart.
All right. Well, for people who haven't heard the album yet, before we go, I want you to pitch Can't Hide Country in one sentence why people should listen to it.
You should go listen to Can't Hide Country because it's country, it's cornbread, and everybody likes cornbread.
I haven't met people that haven't, so it's a good pitch. If you
Well,
don't if you don't follow Emily Ann on Instagram, TikTok, where a lot of you probably met her through Whole Lot of Little, and whatever other platform there is that I can't really think of. I mean, I guess you can subscribe to YouTube. I don't know.
mhm.
Some pretty damn good music videos she's got on there.
Uh,
Go follow her everywhere. Go stream Can't Hide Country because, like she said, it's country is cornbread, and it's really the best you can get. If you like any kind of country music, you like sad songs, you like happy songs, you like love songs, uh, gospel type songs. That's what I like to think of Still Searching. It's kind of like that sound. You're gonna like everything because it's got all those aspects of country music. It's got the storytelling. It's got everything you want. Emily Ann, thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, Tyler, thank you. And thank you for all your kind words. I appreciate you so much.